The cheerless hearer is at the end of his tether. Oh, it's his. I thought it was a girl. Alright. Matron, help me. One more complaint this day, and I swear. Ahem. Forgive me my rambling, but please tell me you haven't come to make a complaint. I'll have you know my evening is going swimmingly. What? I haven't. Is something... No, I'm having a great night. It's a Saturday night. I'm having coffee affogato. I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's great. Well, I should warn you that a moogle has been making a nuisance of himself here in Gridania. Oh, this is moogle related? You know what? It figures. Considering I've seen what the Pictomancer like moves look like, that is very moogle-like in nature. The palmed pest has been harassing adventurers in an attempt to rope them into some painting endeavor. Despite the lack of interest, he refuses to give up. You are an adventuring sort, are you not? If so, you would be wise to give that moogle a wide berth. Unless you are the artistic adventuring sort. I suspect he's still loitering in the Aetheryte Plaza, if my tale has piqued your interest. Wait, is that the... is that the new theme? That's gonna take a little getting used to. Wah 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 wah. It sounds almost like London Bridge is falling down. Is that the actual Dawntrail theme? Okay. I thought, didn't they used to say that not everybody could even see moogles? But now suddenly just everybody sees moogles, I guess. You there, Kupo. How would you like to do some painting? Not ordinary painting, mind you. Magicked painting, where your works come to life. Your imagination's the limit. I mean, fuck yeah, sign me up. Why are they even going like, I don't know. I don't know if I want that kind of power. How do you turn that down? It's like being a Green Lantern. I want that power. I'd make all kinds of shit. I have a very vivid imagination. Ah, Koopa nuts. Why won't anyone give me a chance? They could do so much good with the power of Pictomancy. Yeah, you had me at magic painting. I might be interested in learning more about Pictomancy. Yeah, magic painting. Fuck yeah. Sign me up. What did you say, Kupo? You're not pulling my palm, are you? You wish to know more about Pictomancy? Truly? Yeah. Wiggle that little butt. Hooray, hooray! The name's Kupopo, and I'm extremely pleased to meet you, Kupo. Wait, Kupopo. Do I already know this moogle? The names are so similar. I am the inheritor of a Pictomancer's soul crystal, and I seek a creative individual who can carry on this arcane artistry. That's me. I'm literally an animator. I'm about as creative as it comes. A history lesson is in order. Pictomancy was conceived some 1500 years ago in the dusk of the 5th astral era. While other schools of magic that originated during that period, such as black and white, are expressions of the caster's will, Pictomancy relies on something even more abstract, the imagination. By channeling ether into a concept held in the mind's eye, a Pictomancer can give form to the formless. Wait, why am I shaking my head about that? It's a bit tricky to wrap your head around, I know. And it's precisely why the Great Archon Realm... Oh, okay! So we're just doing the Final Fantasy, what, 6 reference? Or is Realm in more than just 6? Maybe it started in 6. Founder of Pictomancy incorporated the painter's tools into our art. Are we gonna see her? Oh, tiny person. Maybe it's the same person. Gifted artist as well as mage, Realm took up a brush instead of a staff and wielded ether like paint to give shape to her imaginings. In this way was Pictomancy born, a magical discipline unlike any other, Kupo. So what if you're like an abstract painter? Is that as effective, I wonder? Now, Realm was a charitable soul and never ever used her powers for self-serving ends. She dedicated her life to aiding and defending those in need. During the War of the Magi, Realm traveled the land and saved countless people with her Pictomancy, and it was for those deeds that she earned a place among the 12 Archons. So how about it? Would you like to take up the Archon's noble legacy and become, dare I say it, a Realm Reborn? Oh god. A Realm Reborn. Very clever. Yes, I take it very seriously. Wonderful, Kupo. Your enthusiasm warms my heart. As I only have one soul crystal, however, I must ensure that I entrust it to the right person. Therefore, before I grant you this dazzling opportunity, I require that you attend a job interview. Oh no, it's like real life. Seek me out at the Carline Canopy, and be sure to come prepared with your fanciest, Pictomanciest answers for my flurry of very professional questions. Oh god. Do I need to bring references? I don't think the Warrior of Light actively works on a resume. Ah, there you are. I would have invited you to my cozy little hovel and put out tea and biscuits. Except I don't have a cozy little hovel. Or any home to speak of, for that matter. Such is the life of an itinerant moogle, Kupo. I haven't a guild to my name either, so I can't take us out for this dude's poor. And he doesn't have a home. He's a homeless poor moogle. But we can avail ourselves of a table. Am I gonna have to pay him? I have like several million gil. I'm sure I could toss a few to this poor moogle. Ahem. By the power vested in me, and I pronounce this interview commenced, Kupo. Let's begin with the basics. Might I have your full name? Oh god. My name doesn't matter. I'm no one of import. Wait a minute. Is this a reference to something like a movie? I'm no one of import. I'm getting some weird, like, it's triggering something in my memory. Anyway, let's not ruin this interview. Let's not bomb it. I'm Goddess Roundfire. 'Tis a fine name. Well met, Goddess Roundfire. Right, on to the next question. What do you consider your primary vocation? Oh, Jesus. I don't know. It changes every day. I'm an adventurer through and through, defender of the weak and champion of the realm. I'm between jobs at the moment. I kind of almost want to pick this one because I don't know what I'm going to do for Dawntrail, and it does sound kind of funny. I'm between jobs at the moment. Oh, I apologize if I asked a sensitive question. But take heart, my friend. If you pass this interview, you'll become a certified Pictomancer, and all the realm shall say ooh and ah at you. And moving along to the next question. How would you rate your artistic abilities? Pretty good. Not the best, but not bad. Oh, I'm a master of the arts. Above average, perhaps. My stick figures drawings are second to none. No, I think I'm above average. That's just fine, Kupo. For a Pictomancer's most vital asset isn't their artistic skill, but their vivid imagination. Speaking of the imagination, let's try and put yours to work. Tell me the first thought that enters your mind when you hear the word moogle. Oh god. Fluffiness and fun. Irrepressible cuteness. Furry little shites. Now, we all know a particular Dark Knight NPC that would probably pick this one, but I do think irrepressible cuteness. I'm inclined to agree, Kupo. Starfaring hares and carefree catfish weep at the sight of us, burdened by the knowledge they will never surpass the fuzziest and most charming of beasts. Now, this next question is very important. Someone's in trouble. What do you do? Oh, Jesus. Help them without question. Speak with them first to gauge the problem. Ask what the reward is to see if it's worth the effort. I mean, at one point I might have done this, but I think I'm well off enough now that I don't need to do that. Let's see what the problem is first. Let's just not run headlong into battle. We've learned this lesson many times. That is indeed a prudent approach, Kupo. If I may ask a follow-up question, can you share a recent example of when you approached a soul in distress? I mean, I should have a lot of those. Come again? A hero who's been inundated with complaints about my Pictomancy pitches? Oh yeah, right. The starter NPC for the quest. Oh dear. That's rather disheartening, Kupo, but this isn't about me. What's important is that you are not wont to ignore the plight of another. That willingness to serve a greater purpose and emulate Archon Realm's example is the key to becoming a truly talented Pictomancer. Having considered your answers, I reckon you have what it takes to become a capable Pictomancer. I'm so relieved I found you, Kupo. I deem you worthy of the Soul Crystal. However, I should warn you that it comes with some proverbial strings attached. A bit of emotional baggage, too. Wait, what? You see, several moons ago, I got into a terrible argument with my best friend. We went our separate ways, and I have not seen her since. I wish I could meet her again, try to reconcile more than anything. So if we hear aught of her during our journey together, I'd like you to lend me a helping hand. Am I gonna be like a date master for these two fucking moogles? Hook them up? If you're still willing to train as a Pictomancer with this condition in mind, then the Soul Crystal is yours. Just say the word, Kupo. Yes, well, you don't have to leave. I'll say yes right now. So, you still wish to be a Pictomancer in full acceptance of my condition? Yep. And as promised, I bestow upon you the Soul Crystal. And to help you get you started, I prepared a set of equipment. Hopefully it fits, Kupo. I'm a tall Ellison, and you're a small moogle giving me stuff. It's not gonna fit. Oh no, event cancelled! Wait, how much shit? Wait, what? Oh, what is all this shit in my inventory? Oh, god damn it, hold on. I need to go get rid of the stuff. Alright, let's try this again. Give me stuff. Thank you. Alright. Still gonna you need to get used to that music. Kupopo believes an apology is in order. Very nice! Now you literally embody the soul of a Pictomancer, Kupo! While a Pictomancer's brush may look like a big paintbrush, it is in fact a stylized variety of staff. That said, you're probably wondering why we just don't use staffs. But simply, it's much easier to bring your imagination to life through the medium of art. Magic brushes and ink allow a Pictomancer to express abstract thoughts in a deliberate manner, Kupo. As mentioned, though, it's ultimately your imagination that matters the most. For with the wisdom of Pictomancers passed at your disposal, you already possess the artistic skills you require. Now, as much as I would love for you to get painting right away, there is something else we must do first. We must go to Nafika's altar and apologize to the hero you mentioned. And by we, I mean me. Off we go, Kupo! London Bridge is falling down. Ah, for the love of the elementals, no more complaints. Oh, I beg your pardon, adventurer. That moogle there, is that perhaps... Indeed. I'm the one who caused you so much trouble. It wasn't my intention to do so, and I've come to beg forgiveness, Kupo. Oh, I see. As you appear to be genuinely remorseful, all I ask is that you refrain from aggressive solicitations henceforth. Agreed? You have my word, Kupo. Now that I've found a capable Pictomancer, my soliciting days are over. I'm relieved to hear it. With this matter settled, I may turn my attention to another situation. Oh? And what situation might this be? Distressing noises coming from an empty manor in the Gentry's ward. Fiends are believed to be haunting the cellar, and their nightly clamor is keeping the surrounding residents awake. What? Fiends, you say? Gaddis here will deal with them, Kupo. Just suggesting me. I want to see one moogle that actually is aggressive and kicks ass on their own. Remember, it is in the spirit of the Pictomancer to lend a helping hand, to shine the light of hope for those in need. This is also a welcome opportunity to put your newfound skills to the test. Rest assured, I'll be there to offer sage advice every wing flap of the way. Okay. That's not going to help me. But sure. Your offer of aid is kind indeed, and I accept it with thanks. The Gentry's ward is situated just past Apkalu's Falls. Proceed there when you're ready. Alright. And ready we are, aren't we, Geddes? Let the Pictomancy training begin, Kupo! Oh, you've learned all Pictomancer actions and traits to level 80. Detailed descriptions that I'm too bored to read are in this window, accessed under a character in the main menu. Thanks. Oh, look at this! Look at this Hrothgal! This is a cool color scheme. Very pink. That looks kind of neat. What is this outfit? The Gentry's ward lies beyond those gates. Are you ready to put your skills to the test, Kupo? I guess. I'm ready to paint up a storm. I have decent gear for this. Excellent! Time to clear out that manor, Kupo! Let's do it. This is what this does. Perfect. Oh, I love this music. This is one of my favorite, like, tracks from, like, the older soundtrack. Okay, he's gonna expound on the fundamentals of Pictomancy. Right. You must first paint a motif on canvas. Only then can you bring it to life. I'm assuming I'm gonna do it here. Try making a palm motif. Go on, don't be shy. I would love to. Fire in red, addle. Oh god. Hammer motif. Oh, palm motif. Ha! Okay. Well done, Kupo. Now to unleash it on your foes. Focus your magics on that striking dummy and summon your palm muse. What the fuck? Balls everywhere. Thal's balls. Palms away. Splendid work, Kupo. Next, give me your best wing motif. I'm gonna have to move these things around afterwards. Wing motif? Oh, bat wings. Very good, Kupo. Now you may invoke your winged muse against our friend, the striking dummy. Oh, it uses the same. Okay. So maybe I don't want to move this around. With palms and wings fresh in your mind, I want you to imagine what these muses could accomplish together. By fusing them, you'll give life to a fantastical moogle, Kupo. Oh, the wings and the palm. That's cute. Think big. Magnificent thoughts and envision... big, magnificent thoughts and envision your new something or other. Shit. Oh, that's cute. Oh, and then he turns into a splat. Excellent, Kupo. He may not be as winsome as yours truly, but he should serve you well enough. Aside from your moogle, a hammer stamp is an excellent alternative to pummeling foes. Okay, somebody mentioned hammers before in a stream I was watching, and they said it was really powerful. But if you wish to provide support, I recommend inspiring your allies with a starry muse. Never stop dreaming up those motifs, Kupo. Your allies will thank you, and your enemies won't know what to hit them. Let's experiment here. Oh, shit. Oh, and you just keep doing it over. How many times can you do this? Oh, 3 times. Yeah, it's... giant hammer smash. That's fun. What's the other one? Fire in red. Oh! It's just a little, like, Disney-looking explosion. Arrow in green. Oh, what? It's like 2D fucking effects. These actually look way better than they... What the fuck? This looks way better than it looked in the presentation they had before. They definitely spent some time fixing it up, I think, after people were a little... maybe less than impressed in the initial presentation. What is this? Holy in Light. Ooh. Yeah, it looks cool. That's neat. But when would you use these as opposed to just like, are these AoEs? Huh. Deals fire damage with a potency of 340. So what's the difference between that and this? Oh, these are the AoE ones. I see. Okay, so fire 2 in red as opposed to just fire in red. And then subtractive palette. Grants 3 stacks of subtractive palette. And then what does that do? Oh. Blizzard in cyan. Well, that's a heavy hitter. Cool. Stone in yellow. Huh. These just keep going. Thunder in magenta. And then you finish with the big one again. Okay. Temper Coat. Creates a barrier around self that absorbs damage. So these are the support aspects as well. Huh. That's funny. So what is it? Cast immediately when outside of combat. So does that mean if these are put on the canvases, can I load up all 3 canvases? Looks like you can. What's the third one again? Oh, but you can't do the bat one at the same time, I suppose. Smudge is a dash. Oh! Oh, shit. And then Starry Sky motif is what I did before, right? Oh no, this is different. What does this do? Starry Muse. Oh, that does the other. Okay. Ooh, that's like Kirby. It's like a Kirby landscape. Okay. So this is another AoE. Whoa. Somebody had fun with these. These are probably awesome with Lalafell. This is like a job that's made for Lalafell. Not that I don't think that Gaddis looks good doing it, but like this does feel like a Lalafell job. Because they're gonna look the most appropriate. That puts that down. And you send out a little moogle. Okay. Huh. That's fun. I'll definitely spend some time like off stream just figuring out like the best combinations of these, but not bad. Alright, let's go. It's time we silence that noise. Like, I'm not sure I'm gonna be good enough to do like the MSQ with a fucking Pictomancer, but that does look a lot more interesting than I thought it was initially. Oh, am I supposed to attack? Infestation is worse than I expected. We should clear these ones out first. Let's make a lesson of it, Kupo. By casting spells of different hues, your palette will begin storing ether. With sufficiently saturated palette, you may avail yourself of the subtractive palette's increased might. Okay, it's going to fill when performing single target combos. Area of effect combos starting with fire 2 and red will also fill the palette. So you got a little slightly red mage quality to it. When the palette gauge reaches 50, you'll be able to use subtractive palette. Subtractive palette is active, you'll be able to cast stronger ether hue combos. Oh god. I mean, there's a bunch of them around. Should I just... Let's prep these ones. That's not a good one. Oh god. Dang, okay. It wrecks them, doesn't it? There's a bit of a delay, although I guess maybe you load up some of these in advance. Oh, that's an AoE? Okay, that's fun. It's so vibrant. I wonder if it looks like, see, yeah, with my reshade on, it actually looks more vibrant, I think. Am I able to kill all these guys? They just keep respawning. Oh god. Just let me paint! Oh god. No! I'm gonna die. Die! Fucking Mickey Mouse. Smash them all with a fucking hammer. Cool. Oh, I didn't notice my actual like homework things here. Use subtractive palette and cast thunder and magenta. Oh. There we go. I was just so fixated on the painting that I didn't see the stuff on the left. Alright, you're a natural with that subtractive palette, Kupo. Seems you scared off the stragglers as well. Let's head further in. What the fuck? That's a little, dangerous looking. It is really nice to look at. I'm actually liking the visual a lot. Oh, Jesus. Ah! Oh! Giant fucking crazy boulder. Nope. It's so powerful. Super painter. Oh shit. Victory pose with a giant paintbrush. He still looks pretty good doing it. Well done, Gaddis. I knew you'd make an excellent Pictomancer from the first. He was thinking about it. He wasn't sure. Oh, I have the soul of a creator, a soul crystal to thank for that. What can I say? I'm good. Did you really, though? Let's let him enjoy it. I'm good. Wait, why does he seem angry about it? That you are, my friend. And credit to myself as well for spotting your talents. In any case, with those clamorous fiends gone for good, the residents can rest easy once more. But come, let's quit this place. The dampness doesn't agree with my fur. How furry are they? Is it like thick fur? It looks kind of like it's thin, like short cropped fur. Allow me to congratulate you on a successful first outing, Gaddis. The Pictomancers of Eld would be proud. Though you may be yet a novice of the art, as a veteran adventurer, you've grasped the fundamentals as quickly as... Oh no, wait. You've grasped the fundamentals quickly, as well you should, Kupo. It's raining. I need an umbrella. Archon Realm didn't urge her disciples to roam the star for their own amusement, you know. She wished for them to intimately understand the wider world, to journey to lands unknown and savor every discovery, to revel in sensations, emotions, and yes, even danger. For these experiences enrich the palette of the imagination, making one's Pictomancy all the more vibrant, Kupo. You returned. I began to worry and came to see whether all was well. Dare I hope you've dealt with the fiends? Wonderful, wonderful. With this, all outstanding matters of concern have been addressed. And like the residents of the Gentry's ward, I too may sleep soundly once more. You both have my heartfelt gratitude. May the matron keep you wheresoever you go. Did you see how happy we made him? That's the power of Pictomancy for you. Well, maybe we'll see how far this Pictomancy leads. And this is only the beginning. As part of your training, you and I shall travel near and far. Oh god, we're still going to be hanging out with this moogle. Searching for those in need, just as Archon Realm once did. But you mustn't forget our promise either. Before we take to the road, I'd like to see if the locals know anything about my friend. In the meantime, I bid you dedicate yourself to honing your skills, Kupo. Alright. Now to grind some levels. I'm sure we have to be, let's see, gotta be level 83 before the next quest, so it's gonna take a little while. Perspectives in pursuit. Kupopo is eyeing you with approval. I see you've been diligent in your training. I've been very diligent. I've level grinded to 90 already. You've been diligent in your training, Gaddis. You look more confident with that magic brush on your back and exude the aura of a proficient Pictomancer, Kupo. I'd like to think so. I can readily tell these things, for I once traveled with a pair of Pictomancers after all. Wait, that's an old-ass Elizin. Who's this? Your soul crystal used to belong to one of them, in fact. His name was... oh no. How am I supposed to pronounce that? Janquetilaque. This is like pseudo-French stuff. Janquetilaque. And he was an exemplar of our art. That is a mouthful. The other was Janquetilaque's apprentice, a girl named Beruru. Despite having only 16 summers, she was already an accomplished Pictomancer. And she's a friend of mine who's missing, Kupo. Please don't make me say that name again. I'd love to meet Janquetilaque. I'm not saying that. Yeah, missing? Isn't that... that's a bit of a worry, isn't it? As we're sitting in the rain. Well, she's missing in the sense that I don't know where she is, but I don't fear for her safety. With her abilities, she can more than fend for herself. But it was hard for Beruru when Janquetilaque passed away. He was, oh, so he's, okay, he's dead. He was as a grandfather to her. Even now, she must be feeling so terribly alone. That's why I want to find her and make amends. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to learn anything about where she might have gone. But I won't give up. In hopes of picking up Beruru's trail, we'll retrace my journeys with her and aid those in need along the way. Okay. I'm glad you like the plan. Now, you'll want to bundle up extra warm, because our first stop will be in Corythus. Camp Dragonhead, to be precise, shall we? Oh no. Please don't dig up any of my pre-existing trauma from there, please. Oh, brr! Gosh, but it's cold, Kupo. Just like when I visited with Janquetilaque and Beruru. She's throwing snowballs at him. Beruru had never seen snow before, and she was the picture of glee. She rolled up a snowball and threw it at me with all her might. Then she threw another and another, and soon I found myself in dire straits. Oh, I am in dire straits. Yes, just so. I found myself buried in dire straits. Wait a moment. What are you doing here, Mr. Hearer? Well now, what a curious coincidence that we should cross paths here. Wait, is this guy evil now? This guy's doing a turncoat thing. Suspicious. I've come to the camp as an emissary for Gridania. Alas, my Ishgardian counterpart with whom I was to meet was wounded during a training exercise prior to my arrival. I tended to him as best as I could, but I'm afraid the outlook is grim. Oh dear, are his injuries that grave? While the injury itself isn't life-threatening, the resulting wound has soured. Ugh, that sounds disgusting. A poison courses through its body, or his body, against which my magics are ineffective, and now he burns from a terrible fever. Just this moment, I recalled a treatment which would purge the impurity, but it requires the horn of a rare heart beast, and I have no skill in hunting. That sounds like a job for our promising Pictomancer. Gaddis here can find this heart beast and take it down with a few swift brushstrokes. You would aid me again? Your kindness shows no bounds. Oh, knows no bounds. Please, leave it to me. I've killed far worse. It would be prudent to question the garrison about the heart beast. The creatures are rare, but the knights may have sighted one during their patrols. Perfect. We'll have that horn ready in no time. There's a little happy wiggle. What the fuck? Oh. That happened right when I entered. Ah, Gaddis, you are ever welcome here. Is there aught you require? Yeah, I'm looking for a heart beast. I see, yours is an elusive quarry indeed. As it happens, though, a comrade of mine chanced upon a heart beast by the Steel Vigil only yesterday. With luck, it will still be near. What the hell does a heart beast look like? Is it like a deer or something? Oh, it is like a weird deer thing. Looks kind of less friendly, though. Oh, shit. Oh, well. I didn't... I was getting my other moves ready. I didn't even have to do that. Okay, easy enough. I'm probably actually over-leveled now I think about it, but that's alright. Yes, this is the horn. I cannot thank you enough. I shall use it to prepare an infusion for the ailing knight at once. How does that work? Like boil it down? How do you make an infusion out of that? Oh well. No sooner did you arrive here than you helped a soul in need. Well done, Gaddis. I hadn't expected to aid the same person twice, but the road is full of surprises, and a Pictomancer prospers from every experience. As you yourself said, the journey is of paramount importance to the Pictomancer. Why the strong emphasis on helping others? Especially like, you're just like a painter. How does that, how does that factor in? Unlike paint on a canvas, the images a Pictomancer creates are ephemeral, yet they make a lasting difference and can change someone's fate for the better. As a medium for magic, our works have the power to help, and helping is precisely what Archon Realm intended our art to be used for. By the way, you've been to Ishgard before, yes? Looking back on your first visit, what emotions and sensations have remained with you most strongly? Ooh. The warmth I found amidst the bitter cold, the sorrow of those caught in an unending war. Ah, okay, I mean, I have to say it. I have the fucking shield in the back behind me. The grief of losing a dear friend. Yours was an arduous journey indeed, Kupo. I can scarcely imagine just how difficult your trials must have been. But it's because you experienced such loss, I think, that you've been able to fight on for those who can do so no longer. Sure. Always trying to look on the bright side, right? Thank you for sharing this with me, Gaddis. To hear what's important to you. It inspires me to be hopeful, Kupo. Now, as I did back in Gridania, I'll make inquiries about my friend Beruru. Until it's time for us to move on, I bid you to keep up your training. Theme. Alright, next one. The Crate Beyond. Kupopo is examining you a little too closely. Oh, the maddening glint in your eyes, the abysmal posture of one who has produced too many works in far too little time. I can tell you've been training hard, Kupo. Your aura, too, has burgeoned since last we spoke, lending you the mysterious mien of an artist undergoing a wild and wonderful evolution. Yeah, I guess so. You think I'm making this up, do you? That I'm stringing together vaguely relevant affirming words? Oh, ye of little faith. Thank the matron. Exactly, Kupo. We should thank the matron for... Wait. All the best to Nafika and her bounties, but why are we thanking her? Oh, I didn't say it. Oh, this guy. Oh, and his friend that took a horn infusion. I thank the matron we may speak before you depart, of course. I have someone here who wishes to express his gratitude. Our Ishgardian friend has made a full recovery, and it's thanks to the horn you brought. Wait, doesn't he have a name? Upright Knight. Your selfless actions have saved my life. I know not how I can ever repay you. And I just put it on my tab. No need for that, Kupo. To see you hale and whole is repayment enough. I'm given to understand that you're searching for someone. A traveling painter? Indeed I am. Her name is Beruru, and she's my very best friend. Moved by your endeavor, I took the liberty of making inquiries among my comrades. Alas, none recall having seen such an individual. As patrolling the border is one of our chief duties, we would have noted if your friend passed through. My apologies, we could not be of aid. I see. Still, to have confirmation that Beruru wasn't here is helpful. Thank you, Kupo. It was the least I could do for you, my saviors. Now, we must attend to our next meeting, but I wish you all well on the journey ahead. That means we don't get to go to Ishgard. Like, the key phrase is, she wasn't here. Turn around, go the other way. Ah, well. Ah, where could Beruru be? We may not have found any clues here, but with some luck we'll find her at our next destination, Kugane. That's pretty far away, but okay. Getting there, however, will prove a challenge, unless you visited the Far East before, Gaddis? I mean, I have an Aetheryte. I don't know about a little moogle. Wonderful! That makes our lives much easier, Kupo. Now listen closely. I have here a lovingly crafted and blessedly breathable hempen sack. I want you to stuff me inside and teleport me to Kugane with you. Oh my god. You know, what's funny is this is not the first time we've done this. Putting people in our inventory. I mean, it was kind of different in Shadowbringers, but like, still. You needn't gawp. It's a well-considered request. While I may not be replete with teleportation animal like you, I can tag along as one of your belongings. So stuff me in the sack. I can take it, Kupo. Oh boy. You're now carrying a Kupopo-sized sack. It would be prudent to handle your burden with the utmost care until such time as you reach Kugane. It'd be really fun. I know there's not going to be a visualization of it, but I would love it if we actually had like a little sack on us that looked like he was inside. But no. Alas. Why can't I have a pet moogle? Ah, what a peaceful nap that was, Kupo! And I see we've arrived safely in Kugane! The city is as impossibly picturesque as ever. Why, when I first arrived here with Beruru and Janquetilaque, I thought we were in a waking dream, Kupo. We were all fascinated by the Far Eastern art, especially the bright, bold presentation of ukiyo-e prints. It was a treat to view so many pieces up close. The screen is so bright. What have you, Gaddis? What do you recall most vividly about your first... So is this whole quest line just like a thinly veiled way of me like going back through the other... Like, are we going to go somehow to the Crystarium after this? Okay, what do you recall most vividly about your first visit here? How excited I was to travel to distant lands, how desperate I was to turn the tide of rebellion, how furious I was at a conniving Namazu. I was kind of dragged along. Stormblood is like the warrior of light is just along for the ride for most of it. So, I would say, I guess I was furious at the Namazu. Those pop-eyed pests are nothing but trouble if you ask me. They think they can get away with all manner of mischief and look cute doing it. But only moogles should be able to do that, Kupo. Still, to meet such unusual creatures, walking, talking fish folk, would have stirred your imagination to no end, and you have your journey to thank for the experience. Right then, I'd like to begin searching for Beruru, and I think the tea houses would be a good place to start. The proprietors ought to be able to... Strike down this hapless fool. Wait, what? Are we gonna get to kill somebody? Precisely, Kupo. The proprietors ought to be able to strike down this hapless... Wait, who's getting struck down? Hold on a moment. It's a soul in need of aid. Ahem. What troubles you, good sir? Oh, turbulent tides take me. I'm an art dealer from Ul'dah, you see, and I came to Kugane to sell a masterpiece I acquired in Eorzea. But nary a day before we arrived, we were engulfed by a terrible storm. We rocked and rolled, barely able to keep the ship from capsizing, and in the chaos, the crate containing my precious piece was cast into the roiling waves. It's terrible, Kupo. Is there any chance it could be found? Assuming it wasn't dragged into the fathomless depths, the sailors tell me the crate has likely drifted into the Ruby Sea, Confederate waters. No one's willing to go and search for me. Oh, but we've been there. I believe it's your time to shine again, Gaddis. You can help this poor fellow, yes? But what does this have to do with Pictomancy? I guess, okay, he said it's the adventure, the journey. Well acquainted with pirates, you say? If you could speak with them about my crate, I'd be grateful beyond words. Alright, just leave it to me, the painter. Confederate pirates on Sakazuki keep a close watch of the nearby waters. If anyone's seen the crate in question, it'd be them. Cheery Confederate. Oh ho, if it isn't our friend Gaddis, what brings you back to these parts? Business with Rasho and Tansui, perhaps? I've got to find a crate? A crate containing a piece of art. As a matter of fact, we fished something like that out of the water not long ago. Wouldn't the water damage just ruin the painting, though? But as you well know, the Ruby Sea is our territory, and anything the tides deliver to us is ours by right. We cannot just hand it over. What? To me, you can't just do me a solid here, considering how much I've done for everybody on this goddamn planet? Yeah, exactly. This guy gets it. But we owe so much to Gaddis. I haven't forgotten. That being the case, why don't we make it interesting and have a friendly contest for the crate? Dude, your friend. Just listen to your friend. If that's what it takes, I'll do it. That's the spirit. We'll make it simple. Hunting ogre oh god, you tricked me into a fetch quest, you stupid NPC. Both sides will get the same amount of bait. The person who catches more crabs is the winner. Let me guess, I only need to catch 3 crabs? Alright then, once you've used up your bait, bring the shells to me as proof. I'll be waiting. Perfect, let the contest begin. Always in a rush, that one. You need only lay your bait by the shore and dispatch any ogre crabs that take it. When you have no bait left, come back and show me the shells you collected from your kills. Oh my god, it's literally fucking 3. 0 out of 3. Come on, game. You could disguise it a little bit more. Just a bit. Oh, you bought me the shells. I'll take them off your hands then. And the winner is... Huh. It appears we have a tie. Well done, both of you. Haha, good show, Gaddis. I expected nothing less from you. I'm a man of my... I can't not hear I'm a man of my word without the Joker voice forevermore. I'm a man of my word. So the crate's yours. It was just a friendly game. It was a privilege to go up against you. I'll be sure to tell everyone about it. I'm gonna burn this whole pile of crabs down. Yes, thank you for humoring us. I hope the crate is what the merchant's after. Ah, you returned. Were you able to find my crate? I mean, I hope this is your crate. It's not destroyed from seawater. How traders be praised. This is the very crate I lost, and it's still intact. You're truly a godsend, adventurer. Words fail to express my gratitude. It's impressive indeed that you could track down the crate. Excellent work, Gaddis. Remind me, what was in this crate again? A painting? After having been adrift for so long, I hope it hasn't been ruined. Judging by its condition, I want to believe all is well, but let's see. Thank the traders, 'tis unharmed. And here I thought I'd package it. Oh, it is just like a oil painting. Here I thought I packaged it excessively. Oh. Does he not like the painting? Oh! Pluck my palm. That's one of Janquetilaque's pieces, Kupo. He always has a very alarmed noise. Oh, you have a keen eye. Indeed, this is the work of the traveling artist at Janquetilaque. I keep wanting to say Jamiroquai. Painted in the winter of his years. I purchased it a few moons ago from a young lady who is his apprentice. Beruru, Kupo? I've been searching all over for her. Do you know where she is? Oh, she was a friend of yours, I take it. Please, tell me everything you know. Where you met, where she might be now, everything. Oh. Wait, what? I don't know. He did a slow tilt up, so I thought he was going to have some ulterior motive, but I don't know how to say this, but from what I've heard, your friend has passed on. She had come to Ul'dah to sell a small trove of Janquetilaque's paintings. His works are extremely rare. Excuse me. His works are extremely rare, so it caused quite a stir among art dealers. Expensive though the pieces were, it didn't take long for her to sell them all, and once she had, she disappeared. Her belongings were apparently strewn about her inn-room, yet there was nary a sign of foul play. None have seen her since, and 'tis rumored she found a quiet place to end her life. What? I knew Janquetilaque's death left a void in her heart, but Beruru wouldn't have. She couldn't have. I think you're right. I don't think she did. This is a rumor, nothing more. We don't know anything for certain. We would be dumb to trust the first dude that tells us anything. But... Forgive me. It was not my intent to cause you distress with these grim tidings. 'Twas because of them, in fact, that this piece failed to sell in Eorzea. Thus did I bring it all the way to the Far East, hoping to find a buyer here instead. Now it isn't much, but please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Were you just giving me the painting after all of this? Oh no, okay, something else. What did you give me? With that, I must take my leave of you and go to meet with a prospective client. I'm sorry, Gaddis. You did well. You did. But if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a while, Kupo. Aww! God damn it. I'm sure she's fine. Don't be sad, Moogle. We didn't even, like, try to look for her that hard. I mean, we've only been to two spots. Come on. Beruru's clues. Kupopo. Whoa, we're already at level 88. That means there's only one quest after this for the... We're gonna have to figure out the secret real soon. Kupopo makes no attempt to hide his sorrow. Now we need a pick-me-up for a Moogle. I don't know what that would be, but we need something. Oh, it's you, Kupo. What is it? I've been practicing my Pictomancy. I wanted to see how you were faring. Maybe this would cheer him up. I'm hoping that if I say I've been practicing, I'll show off a little bit. I'm glad you're doing well, Kupo. The gods know I'm not. Oh no! Oh god, no! If Beruru has truly left this world, it means that I wasn't too late, thank goodness. He always gets interrupted, but this time I'm actually glad he did. If only, Kupo, if only. Oh, he came back. This Gara lookalike. Oh, it's you, Mr. Art Dealer. What brings you back to us? I've concluded my business here and shall be returning to Ul'dah. But before I take ship, I wish to speak with you again. 'Tis plain your friend's fate weighs heavy on your mind. If you wish to know the truth for a certainty, I'd be glad to introduce someone... Oh, I should be glad to introduce someone who deals in information. You think this person would know what became of Beruru? Oh yes, this man makes it his business to know everyone else's in Ul'dah. At the very... Oh god, is this fucking... Oh my... The Lala... That asshole Lala. At the very least, he should be able to tell you if your friend yet lives. I don't want to have to owe this guy a favor, if it's who I think it is. He also happens to owe me a favor. I shall personally ask him to assist you. Once you arrive in Ul'dah, head to Emerald Avenue and look for a this fucker. It is him! For a bespectacled man with a self-satisfied grin. That'll be him. Oh boy. Now then, it's time I boarded my vessel. Farewell, my friends, and best of luck in your search for the truth. I want to know, Gaddis, desperately. But at the same time, I'm so scared, Kupo. If Beruru is really gone... We mustn't lose hope. We'll face the truth together. Don't lose hope. I don't... My gut instinct is telling me this does not have a sad end. I mean, we're epic Mickey painters, for Christ's sakes. Shining the light of hope for me, are you? You've grown so much as a Pictomancer, thank you. With you at my side, I feel I can press on and face whatever comes, Kupo. Right. Let's head to Ul'dah. We'll do it the same way... Oh god, he's gonna... I gotta put him in a sack again. We'll do it the same way as the journey here. You teleporting with me in a sack. Oh. Yep. Woo, that was a lovely little nap. And just like that, we've arrived. Towering cityscape, the dry desert air mingling with the scent of Gil. There's no mistaking Ul'dah. Now then, we should find the fellow who deals with information, Kupo. Oh. Don't tell me he doesn't know how to get there. He's already confused. He's gone like 5 feet ahead of me. Oh! Oh, it's not the fucking Lalafell. I believe I have. That bespectacled man there with a grin that does indeed bespeak unwavering confidence. It's that dude that we did our like very first quest with. Wilmond or something? A Wymond. Well, if it ain't the pair the art dealer talked about. You could tell who we were just like that? You really do know things, Kupo. I mean, I have a giant paintbrush, right? Aye, well, that's true enough. But to be fair, I'd have to be blind as a bat to miss a moogle traveling with the savior of the bleeding realm and then some. I understand you're looking for a friend? That's right. Her name is Beruru, and she was last seen in Ul'dah. If you know anything about what became of her, you must tell me, Kupo. Don't get your palm in a twist. I'll oblige your burning curiosity. It was about half a year past that Beruru came to Ul'dah. She brought with her 8 of Janquetilaque's paintings, which she put up for sale. She sold the lot within a matter of weeks, and with a small fortune she made, she went and bought herself accommodations at the ossuary. No, that can't be right. Afraid it is, my furry friend. Now, it bears stressing that being interred in the city is not an inexpensive proposition. Hardly surprising given the limited space that's left. But she made the donation to the ossuary up front and in full, an amount most folk will never see in their lifetimes. What did she do after that? That remains a mystery. Her room at the inn was found neat and tidy. You wouldn't have known she'd been there if not for some personal belongings left behind. Among those of greatest interest was a set of traveling gear, a coin purse containing the payment for the room, and a letter what said she wasn't coming back. Finding it a little bit odd, the innkeep called the Brass Blades to investigate, but the evidence led him to conclude that she was voluntarily missing, and likely dead by her own hand. How do you get the dead by the own hand part, though? And Beruru really is gone. That's what they think, but who's to say, eh? There's only one way to be certain, I reckon. According to a priest who oversees burials, Beruru's coffin is stored in Eralig's burial chamber over by the ossuary. You'll have to open it up and see what's... Doesn't this seem more like maybe she just bought a coffin for the other guy, Janquetilaque? I'll go there at once, Kupo. I mean, if they were that close, she probably bought the old man a coffin. Or a proper burial site. Oh well. And off he flies. Everybody's jumping to weird conclusions. You should go after him. Depending on what's waiting, he'll need support. I mean, I guess you could tell. If it's a very tiny coffin, then yes, it's probably for a Lalafell. If it's a long-ass coffin, it's going to be for an Elizin. Of course, they won't tell me the size of the coffin in advance, because that probably would give something away. I mean, yeah, tying up loose ends makes sense, but I don't know. Something about the setup seems odd. I beg you, Kupo, it would only be a little peek. That does not make it any less an act of defilement. We cannot allow you to disturb the dead. Let us just dig up all these coffins, please. Caddis, this priest says we can't check Beruru's coffin. Please explain the situation to him. How? Gonna make me have to explain this? I'm the Warrior of Light. Please let me check this body. I should have an infinite pass to do what I need to do, because I've saved the world how many times now? So that is the way of it. While I'm not unsympathetic to your plight, a coffin may only be opened in exceptional circumstances and with the permission of family, which you are not. I'm sorry, but I must ask that you leave me in peace. I have my hands full with other pressing matters. That means we just have to sneak in there. Oh, and what matters might those be, if I may ask? In order to address the shortage of burial space in the city, works have been underway to expand Eralig's burial chamber downwards. Alas, the excavators inadvertently unleashed a horde of zombies. What the fuck? They unleashed a horde of zombies from an unmapped ruin, and it's fallen to me to deal with them. Jesus. I mean, I could kill those for you. Oh, this sounds like another opportunity for Gaddis to put his Pictomancy to work. Pictomancy? You mean the art created by the fabled Archon Realm, who roamed the land, lending aid to— Yes, that. None other, Kupo. The matter of the tomb can wait. Let's tend to these zombies first. Why, I should be most grateful. The zombies have taken to prowling the Sildith excavation site in central Thanalan. Please see that those tormented souls finally know rest. Now we're hunting zombies. Okay. Oh god, they are zombies. The really funny postures. What the fuck? Okay. Let's put you to rest. By my chocobo smashing you in the face with his foot. Oh, there's more. Okay. It's just a hammer roll. Rest in peace! Is that it? Oh, what the fuck? Fucking, like, I was gonna say Shadow of the Air Tree, but like an Elden Ring looking asshole. The zombies have been dealt with. Wonderful. You have my heartfelt thanks, good Pictomancer. While you were away, I spoke further with Kupopo about his relationship with Mistress Beruru. I understand now that they were as family to one another. In light of this, and also in recognition of your service, I will allow you to examine her coffin if you will follow me. Oh boy. What are we gonna see? This fucking coffin! I guess they're all the same size. Just open it! Just open it! This is the one. If you're ready, I shall open it. Oh. Very well. Please, please don't let it be her. What? What is this, Kupo? What? Okay, that's not what I was expecting either. A painting? You'd spend all that money just to put a painting in there? A painting. Yes, we can all see that, and I recognize it as well. This is Janquetilaque's final work, the Ephemeral Palace. Why was this painting in the casket? And if Beruru isn't here, then where could she possibly be? I'm afraid no one in the Order knows where she has gone. Several moons ago, Mistress Beruru came to us unannounced. Where's my echo when I need it? Give me the fucking echo right now. I guess this is just as well. Pardon me, is anyone there? Greetings, my child. Are you come to pay your respects? No, I was told I could purchase a tomb here. Ahem. Tombs are bestowed upon pious souls who make a donation, yes? I see. In that case, I wish to make a donation. My master's paintings fetched a high price, so I believe I have sufficient funds. Would it be possible to have the tomb prepared immediately? In that manner did she secure burial rights, and so we set about making the necessary arrangements. When all was in readiness, she requested a moment alone in the chamber. so I waited outside the entrance. Wait, so she didn't come out? When she did not emerge after a time, I went back in to check on her, only to find that she was gone. Did she just go into the painting? Is that what we're inferring here? That's where her master lives, with her inside the painting? There was only this painting and a handwritten note instructing us to inter it. Are you saying Beruru vanished into thin air? So as far as I could tell you, as you could see, there's only one entrance to this chamber. She did go into the painting! How do we go in? I organized a large-scale search, thinking she might have wandered into the lower levels or even under the excavation, yet we found nothing. At length, the search was called off, and without answers, what else could I do but fulfill her final wish? I placed the painting within the coffin, where it has remained ever since. Curiouser and curiouser, Kupo. It's everything I know. I'm sorry I could not tell you more. Now, if you excuse me, I must return to my duties. Yes, of course. Come on then, let's head back outside. You want to test this painting first? Let me just take it with me. Yeah, why would you spend all that money just to put a single painting up there? Interring Janquetilaque's painting and vanishing without a trace. I'm not sure what to make of Beruru's actions, Kupo. What about you, Gaddis? Do you have any thoughts? Please let me say... God damn it. Let's go inside the painting. I think Beruru may be still alive. Janquetilaque's painting must be the key to this puzzle. I haven't the foggiest... No, it's the fucking painting! Let's go back to the painting. Right now. I hope so, Kupo, because if the painting can't help us find answers, then I have no idea where we go from here. I suppose it's back to the search. I'm going to take some time to ponder things and see if I can't think of other leads to pursue. Meanwhile, please continue to train. Think colorful thoughts. Keep your brush arms supple, and come back and find me when you feel your artist's aura has grown further, Kupo. Somewhere only she knows. Kupopo heartily nods in your general direction. Alright, this is it. I Gaddis, I can tell you've been applying yourself to your training. Ah yes, the enigmatic aura of an accomplished artist is unmistakable. I'm put in mind of Janquetilaque as he was in his prime, Kupo. Thanks. I mean, we are both Ellison, so I guess that checks out. Now then, imagine a great big canvas that is yet to receive even a single drop of paint. That, unfortunately, is the state of my search for Beruru. I couldn't find any clues as to her whereabouts, and I'm at a loss as to what to do next. Perhaps we should consider what Beruru's objective might have been? Why did you two have a falling out in the first place? Oh, that's actually a good question. I'm at a loss too. I'm just a dumb big Ellison. I don't know anything, Kupo. Yeah, why did you guys have a falling out? Let's start with that. I was reluctant to disclose the events of that fateful day, but perhaps I should have. Let us speak of the very root of our troubles, the argument that led to Beruru and I going our separate ways. On that day, the two of us returned to Limsa Laminsa after a journey, the first without Janquetilaque's company. Old age and long years on the road had taken their toll, and we had made the difficult decision to leave him in the care of a sanatorium. Oh gosh, that's sad. So it's not like he just suddenly died, it's like the slow creep of death. With a smile on his face as he lay abed, he had wished us well on our coming adventure and reminded Beruru that she mustn't. Oh god, is he getting interrupted again? Well, he interrupted himself this time. Gasp, could it be? Yes! Yes, it must! Beruru has become part of the painting! Well, okay, so like, that's kind of what I was saying. I don't blame you for being confused. I promise to make everything clear soon, Kupo. Gaddis, you've been the best student I could have hoped for. You've trained diligently, aided those in need, and kept your promise to me. I can't rightly ask more of you, but for this thing I'm about to do, I'm afraid I must. I beg you, lend me your strength one last time, Kupo. It's fine. We'll get it done. Come and meet me at the Jadeite Flood. I'll be waiting. Fucking music. That painting is gonna get ruined by the rain, by the way. There you are, Gaddis. I know you must have many questions. Allow me to explain everything, Kupo. It took a few pretty pleases, but I convinced the ossuary priest to let us borrow the painting. Beruru inherited it and the other works from Janquetilaque after he passed away. I mean, that's not a surprise, right? On the day of our argument, Beruru and I had returned from our first journey together, as I said. But when we arrived at the sanatorium to see how Janquetilaque had fared in our absence, all that awaited us was a few of his paintings and personal belongings. A fell fiend had found its way into the facility a few days prior. Seeking to protect his fellow patients, Janquetilaque confronted and vanquished the beast, but the exertion proved too much. Oh, so he actually did kind of die fighting? Alright. Beruru and I were devastated. If only we had returned sooner, taken a quicker route, or not wasted as much time, Janquetilaque might still be alive. Such thoughts tormented us, Kupo. I mean, if he was already in like a senior resting home type situation, I mean, I don't know how much extra time he would have had left. Beruru took it hardest, for she had lost her only family. She clung to me and wept like a child with her doll, and I, in a moment of poor judgment, said something foolish. I told her that she needn't depend on me so, that she could stand on her own 2 feet as a Pictomancer, and that she should. Yeah, maybe timing wasn't the best in that situation. She shoved me away in anger. One unkind word led to another. We shouted at each other till our throats were hoarse. When there was nothing left to say, she stormed off alone, cradling Janquetilaque's paintings in her arms. The rest you know. Sometime after, she journeyed to Ul'dah, sold the paintings for the funds to purchase her tomb, and then vanished. For so long I've been unable to understand what she was thinking and where she might have gone. But the answer was right under our noses, Kupo. You see, Beruru possessed such a vivid imagination that she could bring any of her thoughts to life. As this rare gift allowed her to not only create but reshape, Janquetilaque made her promise that she would never use her powers to alter a living being. Wait, living being? Did she, like, bring him back to life? Is this gonna get kind of creepy? And then she hid in a painting? But in her grief, she did just that. She made herself one with this painting. Oh, wait. She turned herself into a painting? So it is kind of a suicide? Okay, now my brain is going in a bunch of different directions. So maybe she didn't bring the old guy back to life, but she was like, fuck it, and then she made herself a painting. It's hard to believe, I know, but the painting itself tells the tale. Once it exuded warmth and whimsy. Now it is enshrouded in a stifling pall of sorrow. And this brings me to my request. Using my own magics, I want to enter the painting and save Beruru, but I don't know if I could do it alone. Can I rely on your... When I say reply... Bleh. Can I rely upon your aid, Gaddis? Sure, this is certainly outside the realm of the things I normally do, but I'm game. I'm in your debt. Be warned. The painting will be a world where one's imagination is made manifest. That's to say, anything can happen. So see to it you're fully prepared, Kupo. Are we gonna see some crazy shit? I hope so. All set to dive into the painting, Kupo? Okay. Oh, it's all the paintings. Looks like we made it, Kupo. This is the Grand Cosmos. In the fucking first. Yeah, how? Or is it drawing from my brain? Oh, is the scenery familiar to you? Yeah, it looks just like one I've already been to in Shadowbringers. You've been to such a place in another world. The mere thought of it boggles the mind, Kupo. As I recall, Janquetilaque saw this opulent palace in a dream and was inspired to recreate it on canvas. Perhaps his arcane affinity allowed him to visit worlds beyond our own in his sleep. Or perhaps someone from that world sent him the vision, Kupo? I mean, there are fairies that do that. Regardless, we are undoubtedly within the painting. Beruru must be here somewhere. Let's go, Gaddis. What do we have to fight in here? So many paintings, Kupo. I have a bad feeling about this. Is that their idea of a welcome? Have at them, Gaddis. Yeah, these are similar enemies, actually, to the ones that are in the Cosmos. Now, I could be mean and say, oh, they're just reusing assets, but I'm fine with that in this scenario. There's monsters. They were muses given life by Pictomancy. Alright, we're in the little... Oh, there's usually a bunch of ghosts dancing in here like something out of the Haunted Mansion. That is a very big bird. Damn it. Look away. All right. Well, this is usually the boss room in here, so maybe Beruru's the boss? Oh. Oh, she is here. Oh, but she's asleep. Beruru. It's me, Kupopo. I've come for you. You've come for me. No one would do that. No one. Master Janquetilaque is gone because of me, because I was too late. You mustn't say that, Beruru. You're not to blame. Even Kupopo has abandoned me, my only friend. That isn't true. I'll always be your friend, no matter what. Please, Beruru, please come back to me. Oh no, what is this? Is it... Oh, is it the old Elizin? Oh, this is fucked. She belongs to me, and you have no place here. Got some fabulous hair, though. Master Janquetilaque! No, you're just a shade born of the imagination. And you should call me a shade, Kupopo. Such insolence cannot be borne. Uh-oh. Evil drawings. Look! No, don't hurt the little moogle! God damn it. Kick your ass for that. The real Janquetilaque would never harm Kupopo. A Pictomancer. One in possession of my soul crystal, no less. An imitation. You are no match for the master you aspire to be. My imagination is my own, and it's more than a match for yours. I've got quite the imagination. I'll show you what this imitation can do. Nah, I like that one. Come on, old man, let's dance. Bold words, but you will soon be made to know the true power of Pictomancy. Big monster? What in the fuck is that? It has no jaw. Okay, no thanks. Here within my masterwork, imagination dictates reality. I shall paint the finishing touches in shades of your terror. Everybody's so melodramatic. Alright, let's prep our shit. Let's get our palette ready. Loom forth, my muse, and let mind become matter. Oh, what is he making? His own landscape now. Oh shit. Interesting. Can you perceive the truth behind my hues? I've done this song dance before, old man. It's not that hard. Now, my health, on the other hand, might be a problem. The shade of my arbors will grant you no solace. So what's the plant gonna do? Uh-oh. Reality is mine to shape, mountains mine to command. Oh, that was the comet. Cool. Oh, I see. Earthquakes. Oh god, come on. Almost done. The pen is mightier than the sword. Marcus Brody. Now what do you say now? Get up, Moogle. We still got work to do. You did it, Gaddis! Your imagination triumphed over his! Beruru! Wake up, Beruru! Just shake her awake. Come on now, you stubborn fool of a Lalafell! Snap out of it! There you go. You just have to yell at people. That's the answer. Kupopo, what are you doing here? We came to bring you back, Kupo. We've been looking all over for you. Never thought that anyone would come after me in a painting. Yeah, that's kind of a it's an interesting ask. Gaddis, was it? Thank you for accompanying Kupopo on his journey. Why did you enter this painting? I do want to know. I thought I might be able to meet Master Janquetilaque here. He died because of me, because I lacked the experience to anticipate what could happen. It's not your fault, Beruru. Even the brightest, most imaginative minds can't predict the future, Kupo. Why are you even here, trying to be nice after everything you said? Okay, it's apology time. My best friend, and you abandoned me when I needed you, told me to make my own way. You know why I said what I said, Kupo? I'm not real. No matter how much I wish it, I can't remain by your side forever. Wait, what? Is this not an actual moogle? Have I been talking to a fucking painting or something this whole time? Or does he just mean because, like, moogles are different than people? What do you mean I'm not real? Oh my god! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Like the Janquetilaque we defeated, I'm a product of Pictomancy. Your imaginary friend and nothing more. That's a hell of a spell, okay? It isn't uncommon for children to have imaginary friends. They create us in their minds to help cope with their struggles. But children grow up, and when they do, we disappear, Kupo. You don't have to disappear, though. I painted you into being, my very first creation. You really could just exist together. Just like I painted Master Janquetilaque, so I could fix my mistake, and so I wouldn't be alone. This is like creation magic. What the fuck? They're starting to create this stuff again. Uh-oh. Pictomancers can do wonderful things. By bringing our imagination to life, we bring hope to those in need, Kupo. This Gaddis learned through his journey. And so did you, Beruru. But no matter how harsh reality may be, a Pictomancer isn't meant to paint it over, Kupo. Or isn't meant to paint over it, Kupo. Rather than escape reality, we're meant to give people the courage to face it. How can I win when those who matter most to me are gone? Oh god, I have to answer this. If you carry on for them, they'll always be with you. In giving hope to others, you'll find hope of your own. You carry on for them, they'll always be with you. While true, this is still depressing, but maybe this one's a little bit more optimistic. In giving hope to others, you'll find hope of your own. Giving hope to others as a Pictomancer. Perhaps I can find the strength to stand on my own by holding them in my heart. Oh no, don't disappear, Moogle. You will, Kupo. You absolutely will, and you'll be just fine. You don't have to disappear, though! No! No! Why? No! Fuck. Safe in that knowledge, I can now take my leave, Kupo. Oh, no! Why? Don't... Oh... Just make another Moogle? Farewell, Gaddis. It was a joy to journey with you. Farewell, Beruru. You're my dearest friend and you always will be. Yeah, though. You didn't have to do that, you stupid Moogle. Unless there's like a time limit on those things. But they don't really say that there is. It's basically another form. They found a new way to do a creation magic. Because he was essentially real, all intents and purposes. Huh. He just chose when to end his life. It's so fucked up. Yeah, and he was sentient too. Eek. Gaddis? Does that mean I could recreate my dead loved ones? Don't open that door. Warrior of Light has a lot of dead friends. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Thank you for helping Kupopo to find and save me. When he faded away, a warm and comforting ether flowed into my body. The magic I had used to create him, I think. Does that mean you had to sacrifice a little bit of yourself to make that form? Still, though, that's pretty strong. In that instant, the moments and memories he shared with you became mine. Oh god, it's like, there's an X-Men character, Multiple Man. Now, granted, he makes clones of himself, but the concept is when the clones, like, come back into him, like, merge back into him, he learns whatever they learned in the amount of time that they were away. So this is like the same kind of concept in a way. Man, this is a trip. The shade of the shroud, the chill of Coerthus, the brilliance of Kugane. The two of you traveled far. I felt Kupopo's desperation as he searched for me, his yearning for our days on the road with Master Janquetilaque, and his happiness at having found you as a friend. But what of you, Gaddis? How did you find the journey? I enjoyed training to become a Pictomancer. Kupopo was a wonderful traveling companion. It was hard keeping up with Kupopo. I mean, not really. I guess it's the second one. He was great. Kupopo would be glad to hear that, and I am too. It means a lot to know that someone else will remember him fondly. I saw my first moogle here, you know? The way it danced through the air, so full of life and joy. What child wouldn't have wanted a friend like that? I could create him again, recall the feeling and the image, and paint him anew. It wouldn't be the same, though, would it? But I won't, because as the two of you taught me, parting isn't the end. Yeah, but what are you going to paint next is the question. Thank you, Gaddis, for everything you've done for both Kupopo and me. From here, I will set out on another journey as a Pictomancer. Wherever I go, I vow to paint a path of hope, as Master Janquetilaque once did. And just as you continue to do so, I'm sure. Wow. That just brings up a lot of interesting questions, if anything. How to follow my rainbow. How am I supposed to top that? I can't make any of those things. I'm like the lame-o. Like, yes, I have abilities and shit, but like, I haven't made my own like living being. Maybe that's for the next 10 levels. Oh God, what if like, maybe like when you level to 100, you essentially make a summons similar to like the Dark Knight summons, but it's like whatever. If only you could make a creation and get to establish what the shape was. And then that would be like your summon character. That'd be so fucking awesome. Of course, I'd just end up making like a Harshafont one or something. But still, to make it whatever you want would be super cool. Oh well.